Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Destiny, where I think would it be week 6 of Season of the Haunted? I've already done Dungeon Run this week, and I've done some Nightfalls. That's it. I haven't been here, I haven't been to the Leviathan, other than for the dungeon, so this is a fresh look as to what the hell is going on. Oh, I still got my dungeon loadout on. There we go. Right. Let's see what's happening with the helm this week. Spread a bit more. Seems to be spreading out further and further each week. It's Eris' fault. she hadn't decided, oh yeah, let's put the Crown of Sorrow on the helm. Nothing can go wrong. That's just a bad idea.
We stand at the precipice of victory. There is but one final link that remains between Caitl and the Pyramid, and we are ready to strike at it. Caitl has been brought into our ritual bond. She is now prepared to confront the nightmare of Ghaul and undo her father's work. However, by my estimates, Caitl has already infiltrated the paracausal matrix of the lunar pyramid. The dark below groans and churns with excitement at this revelation. Emanations from the lunar pyramid whisper a singular psychic demand to all who can perceive it. Rejoice. Caitl is overconfident, and we must take advantage. Go, return to the Leviathan and prepare.
However, before we do, I have an upgrade point. Increased prestige of the dead gained by opening chests. Prestige of the dead. Phone going off. Crown of Sorrow daily bounties reward. That's the one I really want. Because it's the umbral energy I need to get these. And question is, which one am I closest to getting? Firefright? Nope. Ooh, I can unlock the Austringer. Or the Canos Mini Tool. Or the Nezerax Whisper. Let's do one more raid run. Right. Austringer it is. Snapshot raid finder. So PvP god roll. Makes sense. Right. Oh, bounties. Getting so distracted. Right. Bounties. Get more bounties. Spamming X so I can just collect them all. Obviously, I've already got a reset on the crown. I'm very close to getting the Vanguard reset, and after forcing myself to do it, I finally got some ranks on Gambit for the first time this season. No one can stand Gambit. Gambit just sucks. Like, Gambit Prime was good. Reckoning was awesome. Had some of the best armor and weapons. But they got rid of it. And they brought back bog standard Gambit. Why? I mean, we haven't had a new Gambit map since it was bought out. They literally just used the Gambit Prime maps. Well, I'd think if they brought back Reckoning, people would actually bother to play Gambit. Right. Oh. Why does it... Nice, nice name. Why does it always do this? It's a case of you spawn in to join an event and the event's already fucking finished. Every time I do it the first time, look, containment is meant to join you in on an event that hasn't finished, or an event that is in progress, not an event that has been over for over a minute. Right. It's another one. It's the same one. Why does it do that? Containment, right? This mode is primarily for those planning to join the event, not for those who want to join the event after it's finished, because who the hell would want to join an event after it's finished? Nearly finishing, I can understand, because then you can get all the rewards. You won't have to do any of the work. Right. Oh, someone's using Outbreak.
Converging in your location.
Right.
Begin the harvest.
Because obviously I need to do all 3 tiers to progress the mission objective. But I need the bound presence as well. Sorry, I need the bound presence from tier 3 to actually complete the objective on the 7 mission. Oh wow, the reload on this is slow. This is why Austringer needs, like, Outlaw. Because it's an awesome hand cannon, but the base reload of it is just terrible.
Together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper.
Did you think it would be that simple?
Sorry, he constantly sounds like he's got a muffin in his mouth when he talks. Determined to use Allstringer at least until I unlock the pattern for it.
Another nightmare rises.
Despawned right as I fired my bloody rocket.
Go and extinguish it.
Alright. Why can't I access heavy ammo? Because I've already accessed it. Okay. Someone plant the harvester.
Do you feel that? They're coming.
Now I better go over this side and help out. Being as we've got 4 over there. Oh wow, that was a waste of a super. Keep forgetting I've got to get stuns on champions.
My Leviathan will not so easily bend to your will.
It sounds like Jabba the Hutt. Kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt as well. He pissed off phalanx. Had this in the dungeon last night. Just have phalanxes just randomly appear out of nowhere and send you into oblivion. Pissed off. See, why does it do that? You throw it, it's even the slightest incline and it goes the wrong way. Go away.
Out a powerful nightmare.
Of course, the one time that I'm ready for the Overload champion, he doesn't spawn. The fuck is that? thinking, who the fuck put a bubble over the boss? There we go.
It is time. Light and dark align, turning into a burning recollection of
Mine.
terror. Seize that power and become a reaper of nightmares.
I know I've said it before, but I am looking forward to getting this title for the season. Because all the others have been a bit meh. I mean, you've had Risen, you've had Undying, which is quite cool. Savior was a good one. But what was the Witch Queen one? Gumshoe. Whereas this one for the season is Reaper. I really like that. I swear to God, I better get a. Oh, I can't even think of that. Concentrated Dread or something like that. I couldn't think of the name. There we go. There we go, bound presence. That's what I needed.
So, my daughter has forged an alliance with the Guardians. I see Caitl recognizes your kind's potential, just as I do.
That is where your similarities end. I have seen her lead with purpose and conviction. More than can be said of you.
Were
Ooh.
you not the one who so fervently slaughtered her soldiers when they first arrived, Lord Saladin? I wonder what that says about your convictions.
Well, back then we didn't have a truce. Come on. 54 seconds to try and find this other chest. It's not there, which means it should be over here. Yep, there it is. There we go. Right, now we go back to orbit, so I can sort out my ore stringer quickly. Switch to Storm Chaser. Get rid of that. Outlaw Rangefinder. Yeah, that's just got Outlaw Frenzy, but that is still a nice roll. If I can get a forged version that has that, then I'll be quite happy. And obviously all my other loot has gone to the postmaster. Austringer frame unlocked. Cash these bounties in. Right. So resolve. I wanted to see what the forgot to see what the mods were. Melee abilities deal more damage and recharge faster. Enemies throw grenades significantly more often. When targets are nearby, you have improved slide. After sliding, your ranged weapon attacks deal increased damage.
Caitl will arrive shortly.
Drop pod breach successful. The ship has turned rancid. The Leviathan's transformation is a spreading miasma. When we stop here, take the engines, Guardian. I ascend another path, but I will see this through with you.
Come to challenge me again. The beaten always do.
Why does Ghaul sound strangely like Zavala? They always do. Still looking for that bobblehead. If I can find it on the first run through, great. If I have to come back and do it again, so be it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was tucked in between the bloody burners. Hi. Oh yes, anti-barrier. I forgot I had anti-barrier sidearm on, and they'd fixed the anti-barrier sidearm mod. So it actually works now. Uh-oh. Sounds like it's raining outside. Makes a nice change. Keeping my eyes open for that little purple glow in his eyes. Where are Caitl's men? Oh, they're normally downstairs, aren't they? Right. Just checking for the bobblehead. I will keep moving in a moment.
We lifted the Cabal from Cait's stagnation. Now your meat-keepers list the world's lost, not added. They speak of what once was, and no longer of what could be. Is this the new Cabal you envisioned?
We've built human scribes conjuring purpose for us. Futures that never came to pass. Theirs is the buzzing of insects caught in turbulent winds. When the wind shifts, so will they.
Ah, colour spot. Speak. Maybe I have to clear the enemies first. I've never known Callus to get stage fright. Go away.
Plant
Right,
your
there we go.
amplifier and do not linger in the spores longer than you must.
There we go.
I have warned you. I have offered gold and power and so much more, and still you deny me. Good. Every bond you sever, every piece of my fleshy hull you storm, paints a worthier tale, crowned by the triumph of my expansion. In truth, this is what I always desired, my good friend. A display of my enormity, immortalized by those who resisted. Individuals are defined by what
Okay.
we are not, after all. Unfortunately, this duality we are partners in is short-lived. Soon, I will grow beyond such small ideas as conflict. Until then, I will savor our time together.
Alright, so that's all the automatons listen to. Right. Oh yeah, I need to put the thing down, don't I?
The interference has returned, more complex than before. Something language adjacent, but familiar. A translation of a translation.
Hi Caitl.
Edge alignment was poor.
Guardian,
Caitl,
Hi.
dispatch this light spawn and send its head back to the city.
silence! You are a weak imitation of the Ghaul I knew.
I am limited only by your weak imagination.
I will find you at the end.
Okay. Oh, it's already cleared. That's new.
You stand with the Traveler's puppet against me? You have grown fat from weakness, drunk on their patronage.
You demanded I rule in your shadow. With the
hang
Vanguard,
on.
I stand equal. The Cabal stand equal.
The Cabal will die alongside them. A desperate ember fading against the dark.
I'm just
Just
gonna check
because you can't
something.
imagine a future beyond yourself,
Because obviously
Darkness,
we've got...
doesn't mean there isn't one.
Yeah, obviously we've got the... Once we drop that... Well, once we've killed the Abomination, we're gonna be in the final room. And the bobbleheads are never normally in the final room. So, I'm just gonna check something. Right. unfortunately, I've tried looking for a guide for it, and they're all videos. So I'm not going to load a video just to have 5 minutes of ads for me to... Yeah. Right, if I don't find it on this playthrough, I don't find it on this playthrough. I mean, I'll just come back and do it another time. I mean, it'd be nice to, you know, knock it all out in one. In comes the big guy. Seriously? That's different.
The interference is a voice. I've heard it whispered through the tree of silver wings on Io and beneath the ice of Europa. But it does not speak to us. This connection
right.
must be severed.
Obviously, I've got to lure it down here. Come on, fat boy. That's right, follow the sound of the bullets. There we go.
Fan turbines offline. The final severance awaits. With Caitl bound to the crown. Together, we cannot fail.
They are using the Cabal.
Ah, there weren't any Scorn here last time.
Flesh between the city and their enemies. They will let every last one of us die to save themselves.
They have proven otherwise. I do not fear our enemies. The light is at our back, and we are the Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas. Let them come.
That's a lot of Scorn. Right, now I said last time this is where the hidden chest used to be. Ah! I just saw him. I saw him. Hey, the little bubblehead. Ding, 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 ding. Right.
Get on with it.
You were never able to best me, Caitl. That's why I left you to hold my throne.
I was fighting with weapons you gave me. Now, I wield my own.
We fall back because you get the firing line perk by standing close to an ally. That's what I need.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Like last time, I can actually use it. Your Cabal sword versus my scythe. Oh, I've gone down to half health. Oh, it's gone Sentinel Shield.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Crush it with your light, as the Traveler did!
The Treasurer. Give me your loot. God, I love this linear fusion.
You are nothing more than a child playing, Empress.
Oh, 18
You
of them.
lack my drive and your father's vision.
The old ways are dead, Dominus. I forged a new Cabal in my image. It does not require your approval.
Oh!
I see you, Caitl. I see your new Cabal pulled from the jaws of extinction. You have surpassed me. I attempted to subdue the light and burn for it. But you wield it on your war council. What conquest is more deserving?
You still don't understand. It wasn't conquest. It was compromise. An act your traditions never would have allowed.
You have finally grown beyond the prescriptions of your idols. Despite my legend, Ghaul is flesh. His words are only words, like yours.
There is a difference. Mine are better. Was that it then?
Yeah.
Dead men and sanctimony are all Caitl has to threaten me. He might as well turn the Leviathan around and run.
Yeah, it's never just that easy. Why is it every time I want to record, a fly decides to come into the living room? It's just like, hey, I see you're making a video. Can I join in? Every goddamn time. Right, so we go back to the helm. A private transmission is waiting for you. Obviously, challenge-wise, I've just got a load of grindy stuff to get out of the way. Okay, 1560, 1560. Hang on, I thought the first... I thought the reward from that was meant to be a pinnacle. I mean, I'm not complaining, I've got a weapon frame. Is it gonna be Caitl? Yep.
It is strange.
That's
What we
good.
are to those around us, and what we are not. The Dominus was a hero to my people. Self-made and defiant. He inspired many. But the Leviathan's trickeries allowed me to see Ghaul as the Vanguard did. Dangerous, relentless, cruel. Those were qualities I embodied to survive Callus's interpretation of fatherhood. They kindled in me a stifling reliance on self, on action, and nothing else. Most of all, Cabal wished to be seen. Our conquests recognized and ratified by the shockwaves they send through the Empire. The impact we leave. But an endless war in pursuit of glory leaves only ashes. When I am gone, it won't be the impact of my conquests that shape the Empire. Instead, it will be the quiet of peace in the company of allies. Well fought, Guardian.
Huh. Who'd have thought I would you'd hear such calming words from a Cabal? Speak of Eris at the ground. Let's pop the bobblehead down first. Yep. That's all the bobbleheads.
Eris told me what happened.
Oh.
How are you?
Tired and old.
But do you feel like a legend, Caitl?
I will break you in half, small man.
I can't imagine it was easy. That confrontation after all this time. Mine wasn't.
You are not mistaken. I know what Ghaul is to your people. A symbol of death, ruthless ambition. But he was so much more than that to me. He was an idol, an inspiration to all Cabal. Even though he was born to a low station, he rose. How he rose. I was blinded by the light of his accomplishments. Unable to see the man inside. Unable to see his self-aggrandizing corruption. I refused to believe he was as much like my father as he was. It repulses me how much I still feel for them both. In spite of everything they became.
It's hard to challenge your idols. Even harder to make the decision that you'll be different. But then you look back on your life, your own mistakes, and you wonder how you'll be judged when all is said and done. I'll never know Ghaul as you did, but I know you, Caitl. I see you.
That is all anyone can ask for. To be seen as they are.
Oh.
Victory sits before us, and yet it feels strangely hollow. We have severed what should be the final connection to the pyramid, and yet there is no reaction from the Leviathan, No reaction from Callus, and the lunar pyramid's psychic emanations are quiet. I cannot help but feel as though we have not weathered the storm, but merely stepped into its eye. The nightmares contained within the crown of sorrow are seething. Something is coming, Guardian, and we are not prepared.
Oh.
I would ask that you return to the Leviathan. Continue to imprison the nightmares aboard it, while I attempt to ascertain what has changed.
Right then, so I think that's the last, yeah. So next week is the last week. Yeah, because obviously we've got one more law book for that to come. For both of them. Right. So if that's it for this week, story-wise, it looks like we'll be coming back next week for the final part of the season, the Bound in Sorrow quest line. Whether there's going to be something after that, I don't know, but I think there might be a final. So I've got a feeling something's going to be happening on the helm, because obviously the Edward Ghaul is growing out of control at the moment, and there are more nightmares appearing here as well. So
I should head into the city when I'm done here. Get something to eat. Come on,
I
let's
still
talk.
can't talk with a crow. Right, so if there's doesn't look like there's anything else, so I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. As always, there'll be links to the full playlist in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Adios.